lights that were donated by Warner Brothers. They're actually on the Titanic shoot. This is the 4K red digital cinema camera here, which uses Super 35 lenses. So our students work with the same tools that Hugh Jackson works with.
When I talk about shooting in front of a green screen for special effects films, is this what it looks like in reality?
Yeah, and actually, if you walk over here, you can see. If you just walk through this alley, you walk across in front of the.
I was hoping I did still.
And so, Frederic, a couple of us are at the tail end. So tell us again what you were saying about this thing.
About this setup?
Yeah.
Get a T-Rex chasing down the street.
This is a green screen, so you'll often see weather people gesticulating in front of something and looking off to the side. They're looking off at a monitor like this to see what they're doing. This green screen inserts, basically we can then insert anything. So this studio is great because we can drive cars in and put a car in here and we have big fans and so forth and rocket back and forth and then put any background, okay, driving in Monaco. You know, of course we need that as a budget item to go and get those background plates, right? This was a cheaper background plate. I went down into downtown Denver and actually gave this to the EMS guys who have a studio over there, and this they can then use as a background plate for theirs as well. So it's interesting. You wouldn't think of EMS and film video as being partners, but since they're doing a center for simulation, well, what we do is simulation. So
how does all of your equipment here, your facilities and so on, how does it compare to other film schools around the country, particularly the better known ones out in California?
We pretty much blow them away. I mean, I will definitely better than NYU.
Really?
Definitely better than Columbia, which wins all the Student Academy Awards. We've had professors from USC out who were very impressed, and UCLA. So, it's funny. One of our cinematographers, Rick Waite, who was director of photography on 118 feature films. There's Millions, Adventures in Babysitting, 48 Hours, things like that. He said he was out talking to some of his friends, Billy Fraker, really big name DPs who had programs at USC and UCLA, and Alan DeVoe, and he said, he came back and he said, Billy Fraker doesn't have 10Ks. Alan DeVoe, he doesn't have P2s. So we've got the goods here. Now what we're doing is we've gotten gear. Now what we're doing is we're trying to de-emphasize the gear. Okay, you want access to it? Let's see your screenplay. Okay, now let's see you rewrite it. Okay, what does this tell you about character? What do you understand about psychology? Why would a character react like this? What makes it real? And so that we give them all these tools and they really want to dive into the effects, but what we're saying is why? Why do this? Why do you need this effect? What is it about the storytelling that does it? And storytelling is the universal standard for everything. And it's funny, there was an article in the New York Times about a year ago that said, film schools are the new MBA programs for CEOs. Although it's not good to be a CEO these days. That they feel that they need to understand communication, they need to understand technology, and they need to understand the collaborative environment. Film is an ultimate collaborative environment. And what we do is when any project we become an expert on. An instant expertise in whether we're doing a documentary or we're doing a period piece or we're doing a fictional piece. You have to go in and delve into what are the aesthetics, what is the period, what is the environment, who are the characters, how do they interact, what is believable.
You don't have this facility on every campus, though.
No, this is the
No.
only.
Is this the only one that's like this? the
Yes.
Lanyard system?
Yes.
Do you ever market any of your products?
Yes, but we need to do more of that. I mean, we have had work on Showtime Extreme, the movie channel. YouTube is after me endlessly about setting up a site, which I'm just trying to get some legal clearances on. Since we do create such a huge amount of product, which we will compare to the output of any graduate program in the world, we do need to market that and get it out in the festivals and so forth. And Comcast is interested, so we're trying to make better moves of getting our students' work seen.
How many students do you have here?
500.
500 that you cycle through annually?
Well, no.